Hi! Welcome to our channel, Eng&Nerd! In this video, you're gonna learn about how to make HTTP requests using Esp32. This microcontroller is very useful and you can implement IoT using it. So, let's go understand how to retrieve data coming from a web API to Esp32. First of all, we need to declare the preprocessor directives and also the global variables so we can connect to the Wi-Fi, hence, in the internet, and also to be able to make HTTP requests. Remember, global variables uses a lot of memory if bad applied, so avoid it and try to use more reentrant functions with local variables. The weather API that we are using here is easily available in the internet, so it's only for example. In the setup section, we get to start the serial reading and also the Wi-Fi connection, verifying if the connection is available before unlock the execution to the loop section. Now, we get to create a function to be used in the loop section that fetch the weather data from the API, instead keep the whole code inside the loop. You know, we have principles as solid by Uncle Bob that are very useful to code maintenance, so if you have enough time, remember that C++ is an object-oriented language, so you can improve the architecture by yourself. We need to configure the Wi-Fi client and also the HTTP client to be able to make HTTP requests through the internet. So, your router that provides the Wi-Fi connection must have internet connectivity, obviously. We are setting insecure requests to ignore SSL certifieds, but only for tests, okay? We need to set the client and the server. Also, add the headers to the content type of requests. After that, we receive the HTTP code and the body JSON response expected. Now, we use the Boolean return of the fetch API function that we created in the loop section to verify repeatedly if the fetching procedure is fine or not. Remember to set the board and the port to be able to compile and download the firmware to the Esp32. We need to fix small issues in the code before, but it's easy. It's awesome! We are fetching the data from the API and receiving a JSON object. This is the foundation of an IoT system. But in huge projects, if possible, try to use MQTT servers instead HTTP. We can talk more about this subject in the next sessions. Don't forget to subscribe in our channel and like the video to receive more engineering and nerd contents.